Hey, excuse me. Do you work here?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you work at that place right there?
No.
Oh. Well, I was gonna ask you if you have some time. I don't want to disturb you, but I was asking people like, what's the biggest problem in the world? So like, what do you think the biggest problem in the world is?
I don't know. I can't. There's a lot of shit going on in the world right now.
But what's the biggest issue that we have in the world right now?
What?
Like the number one thing. Would you say that racism is the number one problem we have in the world?
It's probably one of them, but I can't say what's number one. But
You don't think racism is the biggest problem we have, or?
Probably so. Probably so.
Yeah. And my other question was like, do you know much about the past and history? Like, do you know more? Like, have your parents ever taught you about the history?
A little bit. I ain't been in school in so long, so what's going on?
But I was just wondering, like, is there anything that your parents taught you about the history? Because like, I know you know about slavery, right? But what about before slavery? Like, what were we doing before slavery?
Oh, I don't know that. I don't know that deep.
Did you know that we were kings and queens before slavery? Like, we were kings and queens. And you know who the first people on the planet were? We were the first people on this planet. Did you know that?
No, I ain't know that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's crazy to think that, because we, as you know, we came from Africa, which is the motherland.
Yeah.
Everybody comes from Africa. So, my other question was like, so you said no, that your parents never taught you, or they don't know anything?
What do you mean they don't know anything?
I mean, like, about history, like,
They probably do.
have they ever told you, passed down what they know? Did they ever tell you what happened?
I mean, for real, bro, like, I had a rough growing up, bro, so I learned a lot in school.
Say it again?
I had a rough childhood, bro, so
Rough.
I mean, a lot of shit that I learned, I probably forgot about it. It's been years. I mean, you learn something new every day.
You had a rough childhood?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I mean, my parents, they're not teaching me about history, you know what I'm saying?
So, like, you
There
grew
was
up.
other shit going on, but you learn that shit in school.
So, like, you grew up in the hood, kind of?
Yeah.
Dang, really?
Yeah.
Like, you were around, like, the gang culture?
Around all that shit, bro.
Dang.
Gang, chilling, all that shit.
Dang.
Good, yeah.
Wow. How did you like make it out? Like, how'd you, get away from that?
I ain't get away from it. I've been running all my life.
You were just,
As I got older, I started, ease my way around it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
right. Wow. So you were on the Bloods or the Crips? Or you don't
Everything.
Wow.
Everything.
Dang. I was thinking, like, can you tell me the origin of that? Like, do you know where the Bloods and Crips started? Like, how did they start?
Bro, I don't know none of that. I don't know how they started. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I'm not in no game. I'm not in no game.
Oh, yeah, right. No, I'm just asking because I'm wondering, like...
I don't know where it started from. It had to start from somebody.
Well, I know the answer. Did you know that Bloods and Crips were actually made to protect us from the police? Did you know that? Like, gangs were made to protect us from the police. That's why they were made.
Oh, okay.
And it's like the police, white people, they turned us against each other. Do you believe that or no?
I don't know. I can't say if I believe it or not. I don't.
I mean, because why do you think that we're fighting against each other? Like, why are we angry? Why are we causing this violence?
I don't know why we causing this violence.
I mean, because isn't it kind of dumb that, you just have, like, you're shooting at your own kind? Like, isn't that kind of dumb to? Isn't that kind of dumb? Because don't you think we're doing their job? Like, don't you think the police are like, yeah, they keep coming?
The police ain't nobody people.
Yeah.
We doing their job.
Yeah, so don't you think they're happy that we're doing that?
Yeah, why wouldn't
Yeah. So what do you think the best solution to stopping, or no, maybe, I don't think we could stop it, but how about reducing the violence?
they? You asking me what can we do?
Yeah, what can we do to reduce the violence?
Nothing.
You said nothing.
Nothing.
Why not? Why
Keep
nothing?
going on. It ain't
No, I'm saying reduce it, not stop it. Reduce it.
What? Hit the gun away. That's the only thing.
So you think just taking the guns is gonna stop?
No, without the guns, there won't be no killing. I mean, stabbing, but you barely heard somebody getting killed for stabbing.
Well, yeah.
Shooting. That's all you heard. If without guns, bro, it won't be too many deaths.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the cost.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, how can you stop people from getting guns? You can't. You gotta protect yourself. So it's never gonna stop.
Right.
And
That's a good point.
it? No, because these kids are getting younger and younger. Bro, I come from Portsmouth, bro.
Come from where?
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth?
Yes. Portsmouth.
Portsmouth. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't been there.
These young kids out here, they carrying guns bigger than us.
Oh,
When I
wow.
was growing up, we ain't had no guns. They got guns bigger than us, bro. They out
Dang.
here shooting every day. Shootouts every day, bro. Sitting on the corner with guns all day, 24 hours. Shooting. I'm saying, they ain't got nothing better to do.
You think it's also because they don't see hope? They don't really see like,
They might know.
because a lot of people don't see them living that
They
long.
might know. They ain't get no, a lot of people ain't got guidance.
So you think maybe if we had more guidance, like black guidance, that would, help?
We don't say most people.
Right. That would kind of,
Everybody out there not how they doing.
yeah, like MLK. Malcolm X. Do you know more like about them or?
But listen, like I told you, I learned that shit in high school. You know what I'm saying? I heard that shit in high school. Bro.
But you didn't really like pay attention.
I did.
Oh.
But I can't tell you everything I remember. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm 35 years old, bro. I ain't been
35.
in years.
Yeah.
I still know a little bit about Martin Luther King and shit like that.
What about Malcolm X?
Malcolm, I know a little bit about him too. Heard Tubman, all that shit. That shit part of history. So I do know a little bit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just asking people, because I found out recently, you can go online and research this, but, do you know why racism, like why white people are racist? Do you know why they're that way? Do you ever wonder, like, if they have a mental illness? Is it a disease that they have? Because why would they feel superior? What would make them feel that way? Did you know that we resemble the trees too? You ever looked at a tree and you see the puff in the tree and our afros resemble the tree? You ever thought about that? You never thought about that? Don't you see the resemblance though? No, I said, do you see the resemblance from the afro? Because do you know that we're the only race that can get an afro? You don't see it? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your time,
Yeah, so I'm really on my break, and you know what I'm saying? I got a lot going on.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I don't mind vibing with you, bro.
No. Yeah, I understand. Well, thank you, for trying to answer the questions. All right, take care.